spooky time, rocking along, doom-be-dum-be-dum.
I'm Jake Schriner.
And I'm Pastor Johnny Leckie. And this is the Compass Conversation podcast. We will follow you, King Jesus. I forgot about the little thing we do.
Yeah, there's a little like.
I forgot about that.
Although we don't experience it, the YouTube will. Yeah.
That's true. We should be streaming live.
Streaming our podcast live.
We could do that. We could do that. We've talked about it before.
The first 10 minutes will be them watching you mess with this.
Oh, by the way, did you see? Well, hello, and welcome to the podcast. We're going to talk now. It's been a while, but I'm glad to be back in. Podcast is always going to come around. I think that's the way it goes.
Yeah.
But did you see on Sunday? You were at home, and I'm about to ask you how you're doing. Just hang on. So you were at home, and then we streamed on YouTube, which is what we're doing now. The service is now, our gathering is on YouTube. And there was a change where the software that we use, OBS, has been defaulting to the wrong camera. Okay, so an internal camera.
I know what you're about to.
Or the one in the... Okay, and so you have to manually send it to the right one. So there's like about a 2-second moment where Kyle's face is in the camera. He's like, "Oh, I gotta remember to put the cap on."
Yeah.
So, all right, we can talk more about that in a minute. Hey, Jake Schriner, how are you, sir?
Honestly, I'm doing pretty good.
Yeah,
doing pretty good. Yeah, it's been balance, right? A lot of good, a lot of bad. All evens out. A huge prayer answered this past week. I won't get into too much details because it's not my story to tell.
Yeah,
someone very close to me gave their life over to the Lord.
Yes.
And it really is something special. It's cool to see. It really is. It's been a lot of fun conversations, so that's been very nice.
Yes.
Yeah.
Man, that's the thing to celebrate for sure.
Yeah, it's really cool.
I love it.
So that's been all right. Harper was sick all weekend long.
Yes.
Big bummer. I left work early to pick her up on Friday, take her home from school. Had a high fever all weekend. Finally came down last night. She stayed home again today, so I worked from home today. Which I gotta say, at my new job it's very nice to have a job where I can work from home occasionally and not fall behind. Like with my old job, like we were doing like retail stuff essentially. I had to be in person there, but this place, it's a lot of emails, a lot of stuff I'm doing on my computer with different CAD softwares and estimating softwares and stuff. So so working from home actually, I probably got just as much done today at home with a sick kid.
Oh,
so it's
okay.
working out okay. Yeah, I'm enjoying it. You're starting good. So yeah. So, how are you, Johnny?
I'm doing fine. Just fine. There you go. Monday, of course, and in school today, and following big day yesterday in many ways. I feel like I'm getting worn out a little bit more here lately. I don't know if it's the preaching. I'm just preaching and leaving it on the field.
It's the time of year.
And I'm so tired.
Yeah.
Either that or not going to sleep on time. Oh, that's probably what it was.
That could be it.
But anyway, today very busy at school, and but then left early to go to a dental appointment, and I was supposed to have a couple fillings taken care of. Right?
Yeah.
That doesn't sound like too big of a deal, does it?
No.
2 hours later. I can't go to this dentist without being there for 2 hours.
I know. That seems to be a common theme in your dental stories.
Oh my gosh! I had 3 fillings.
Oh. They added one for you, huh? Just they threw it in.
Well, I couldn't remember. I said a couple. It may have been this is probably what they told me to begin with. But 3 fillings, and in the chair for all that time. And I'm in my head, I'm thinking, okay, this one won't be. Unfortunately, it was not as big of a deal as the last dental thing.
Okay,
I had done the bridge and the extraction and all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But Here I am talking. That was a 2 o'clock.
Coffee's not drilling out of your mouth or anything.
That's exactly. I watched Hardinger. But yeah, so they took care of all of that, and then told me I have still on my dental plan. I still have a few more cavities on the other side. I'm thinking here's the thing about the cavities. You're like, dang, Johnny, brush your teeth. But it's not that. I had these fillings already that were from a long time ago.
Yeah.
When they would just find mercury and just shove it in their mouth.
Just cram it in there, kind of take some lead and just kind of tamp it.
Yeah, it's the silver gray looking things, and they want to take those out and refill them. That's kind of what that's about.
Yeah.
But I also have an old crown I think they want to redo. It's that kind of stuff. Nothing emergency, but stuff that just kind of needs to be done.
For sure.
So I'm literally there 2 hours, and they, have done all this stuff. And every time I'm at the dentist, I say this every time, but it's like, okay, everything already, we're gonna go get started, Johnny. And then it's like 10 hands are in my mouth.
They attack
and
and you're blinded.
What
and
is happening?
Funny sunglasses on you. Yeah.
But anyway, but they were great. I always horse around about them, but they actually did a pretty good job. And that's what I'm saying. I'm not hurting or anything. It was just fillings, and even though they said I might have sore gums and stuff. I'm good. So
good.
But that took the whole afternoon, and basically got back here after going to pick up Leona from the gym. Realized I also had left. I took my radio from school with me, and my walkie-talkie deal. I had to go take that back to the school. By the time we got back here, it was like a little bit before 5. So getting ready for the podcast.
Yep.
This room was not ready. And then I had the trouble with the camera. So anyway, hopefully the camera is working well.
Seems to be recording just fine so far.
Yeah, I think I figured it out. Okay. I think I just had it on the wrong setting, so that's good. Okay. Anyway, hey, let's talk about some stuff.
Yeah.
Speaking of Sunday, okay, we were here at the school. No, it just feels that way. Every time we're at the school. No. We've been at the school for the past several weeks, and that's been great. I really feel like it's been a good thing.
It's nice being there a few weeks in a row. Feels like more of a...
Yeah, we're established. We're not just off being weird.
Just eating our breakfast.
Yeah, just eating breakfast, not really caring about the world. This is so great just being together. Which happens to a lot of like house churches and small groups.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah. And I get it,
I see how you could fall into that really.
It's very easy.
Quite easily, yes.
Oh, but what I was going to tell you is that Sunday, our friend Marcella,
who is now
married.
Yeah.
Her husband is here with her now. His name is Olivier, and he was there. He's been there 2 weeks in a row with her.
Awesome.
And he was here Sunday.
Hey, all right.
So that was kind of funny. So
just by himself? He just
no.
Oh, okay.
That'd be cool.
That'd be really cool.
We wonder what happened to Marcella.
Come on in, man. Yeah.
But no, she's changed her schedule around so that she's the one making the schedule. So she's just making sure.
Oh, cool.
Unless there's a real problem,
right?
She's going to be available on Sundays. And they're driving from Arvada. Not exactly.
Not close.
Well, here's the thing. It's like when you have people. It's all about relationships, and it started her being here closer.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah.
But after going to Rwanda, they're coming back, and they found a house, and it just happened to be Arvada. But even still, we're their church family, so I love it. It was awesome.
Yeah, it's really it's very cool that
cool.
she came back and she brought another person with her.
Now they'll have a baby. We'll just keep growing.
There it is. That's how churches grow. It's fantastic. One way.
Oh my soul. All right. Well, that's awesome. So, and there was a great vibe here on Sunday too. I don't know if you could pick up on it watching the stream.
Yeah.
But we missed you very much not being here. It's just like, again, my wife is wonderful. She can cook anything, and she did great. It tasted good. But there's just something about you over kind of flipping.
doing the short order cook stuff.
Yeah, and just hollering out, Johnny, what do you need? You always know I'm going to say the same thing.
Everything.
Kitchen sink, man.
That's right.
Everything but the kitchen.
Yeah. When I got here, I asked her how it went, and she goes, "Actually, went really well, but good." I would have felt bad if she was like, "I'm never making an omelet again."
Yeah, we're never doing this again. You got to be here, Jake.
That's right.
Well, it was very funny because somebody was asking about it, and Leona said something like that. Oh, it's not the same as Jake. Jake does, and then Liana. sweet little thing. From over on the side table, she said, they taste as good as Jake drinks.
All right.
She didn't say presentation was as good as Jake's, or the theater, or the kitchen.
The entertainment level wasn't quite.
But she just did your thing, you know. I mean, all the stuff normally goes in, and then, but
yeah,
it was great. But it wasn't the same. I just wanted you to know. We did make it. We made it. We muddled through.
Okay, good. I'm glad to.
But you were missed for sure.
Yeah,
we had a signature thing.
We had a fairly nice time actually watching the stream from home. I like to switch over to YouTube.
I was gonna say.
I think it's
a better, clearer look too. I think.
Yeah, it is. It was way easy to pull up on our TV because everyone's got a smart TV now anyway. Like you have a YouTube app. Yeah, it was so easy. You search Compass Colorado Denver or Compass Church Colorado.
Yep.
And boom, it was right there on the logo. It said live, so you just click on that.
Oh, perfect!
It pops right up. I mean, and as I mentioned to you, my shout out to my dad.
Hey!
But he'll never have anything to do with Facebook. He's not interested at all. But now on YouTube, I can send him the link. He's much more open to watching that on Sunday mornings. You know.
Yeah, come on.
And then same with my mother-in-law.
Oh, excellent.
Yeah, my mother-in-law Bonnie, who I think you met once or twice.
Yes.
I was just talking with her, and I just told her about how to, that we switched to YouTube, and she could watch the live stream if she wanted to.
Yeah.
And because they're down in Florida now for the next few months, and so she was very excited to hear that.
Oh, good.
And Colette sent the directions over to them on how to look up YouTube on Sunday morning. So
excellent.
They might be joining us too.
Well, good. Yeah, more the merrier. It's like here's my thought about it. Here's how this all started. Anyways, back with COVID, right? That's when we first started streaming. Early on, we were just again a small group, that does the accordion thing.
Mm-hmm.
And hopefully this next time we just keep going that way. We've rolled with it a couple of times, but oh my gosh. But we were like meeting in the hallway at the school and stuff, and I just thought it was overkill, first of all, we didn't need any big screens or anything like that.
Yeah.
Although I have been rethinking it's what I call hotels on Baltic. From the game Monopoly.
Yes.
That was the first reference. It's like, those are the Baltic Avenue and Mediterranean Avenue, the first properties right past Go. They're the cheapest ones. Mm-hmm. They're not worth much of anything. Until you put hotels on them. And at the right time, they're just small, they're just right, but then they can wipe everything out. I just think of the power of doing something well, even though it's small. Leo and I experienced this 2 summers ago when we went on our cruise. And I may have talked about it before. When we went to the Long Beach, California airport instead of going to LAX.
Oh, but
on purpose.
Okay.
So we were on Southwest, back when Southwest was good. And wait, just kidding. Had a little fun. It was good to us because at the time, we'd flown a bunch of other airlines, right, in that kind of category. And we were just overwhelmed by, they were nice. This is not a plug but kind of. But they were nice. They gave us it was like the 70s.
Yeah.
They gave us treats and beverages, no charge, extra.
Complimentary. Here you are.
2 checked bags, free included. And I just thought this is a better value. And it was just kind of fun. But what I'm saying, when we they fly into Long Beach, which is basically where our cruise was going to be leaving from. Okay. This is right down the road.
Yeah.
And Long Beach Airport is a small airport. But it is a nice airport. I don't know how to describe it. Nice coffee spots, everything looked good.
It's clean.
Cool. I don't know if this is just unique to that airport, but it was one of those deals where we exited the plane on the
tarmac.
Yeah, tarmac.
Yeah. Oh, you got to walk down the steps.
Down the steps. Like, come on. Am I in a movie? What's happening?
Yeah.
So anyway, all those things, and then there was a place, I may have told you this story before. I'll just park here for a minute, because actually this is part of our, my intrinsic values that I have sensed that Compass should be, and so anyway, for what it's worth. There was a place in Texas We were in this church. It was this old building, but it was by a railroad track.
Mm-hmm.
So it was a main road here, railroad track here, then another main road that went this way. Okay, well then there was a little strip of land, and I mean a little strip of land that I saw came up for sale right by the railroad track. Oh brother, what's going to happen here? You know, well, you can't do anything with that.
Right.
And so what happened was this guy named Kenny, I think it was Kenny's Automotive. It was a used car deal. I went, brother, here we go. But here's what they did. They took that small little spot that kind of made us kind of a triangle on the land, and they put a big ramp on the corner spot, right? Yeah. And they put a car there. And then they had a little sales deal. And then they put some neon, and they made some things look really, really nice. And then they put the cars lined up down along that thing.
Yeah.
And it was like, are you kidding me? That thing just blew up. They just were selling cars like crazy. And it was because they presented it well. Yeah. They cleaned everything up. Right. They used a very little piece of nothing. Mm-hmm.
It was a small space. But
and just made it the best it could be. Mm-hmm. And it was very appealing.
Yeah.
Right? And so... it's funny, the places that I've seen that happen, where you just dress it up, do the best you can with what you have. And we have done that well from time to time, and then we've waffled off of it. But going forward, it's definitely on my mind.
For sure.
So when I said that started from a conversation of screens and being on streaming, just to bring us back. I haven't forgotten where the plane took off. I'm now landing it. Well, we didn't do that stuff early on.
Right.
But then when COVID hit, we're going to have to do some streaming. Everybody's learning how to do the streaming better. Mm-hmm. And my first thought, we started with Facebook, was because we knew tons of people were already on Facebook. If you're on Facebook and you're watching, it's easy to share and show people.
Right.
And friends can stop by, and it's somebody who knows somebody who knows somebody. Right, so there's still relational context.
Right.
But over time, here we are. Nobody, streaming's not new to anybody. Right. It's not like, So YouTube is the wild frontier. Yes.
Come in.
It's cookie time. Remind me about YouTube.
Yes,
okay?
YouTube.
What cookie break?
Yeah.
Oh, look at Harper walking in so solemnly.
What kind of cookies do we have today?
Say double chocolate, double peanut butter.
Double chocolate, are they good? Did you have one yet? Okay.
Do you want to see them?
They're really crumbly.
Did you guys save yourself some for out there?
Yes.
Okay.
They're fully recovered, but oh my soul, would you look at that?
They're super crumbly.
Woohoo!
Awesome.
Thank you.
Those are great. Thank you.
So they will probably fall apart.
Okay.
We'll,
maybe a fork. How about
we'll get the napkins ready. Sure.
I can get a fork.
Yeah, I have a fork.
All right.
Napkin here.
Come on.
So while they're getting the fork.
So YouTube.
The difference with YouTube, it's like the wild frontier out there.
Yeah, anyone can find it.
Random people from India or somewhere else can just suddenly comment on our stream. So there is that. So even though we haven't figured out the commenting thing, they keep disappearing. Like you commented Sunday, but it didn't show up later. Hey, thanks for the forks. Are you the fork in the road?
Thank you.
Like, I don't even know what that means.
Appreciate it.
Thanks, Harper. Thanks, Leona.
Oh boy.
You're welcome.
You want to say hi on camera, or do you not want to be on camera? Lean in and look at the camera, not the screen. There you go.
Hi in the camera. No.
Okay. Jake's already jumped in.
I couldn't wait. It's so good.
Oh yeah, this is a fork.
Yep.
For sure. Let's try it here.
She's done it. They did it again.
Oh man.
They're really good. Another bite.
Those are all the calories I do not need. This is dinner, I guess.
All right. Now time for everybody's favorite.
Wait.
Missing it for...
I was going to say something, I forgot what it was. It had something to do with YouTube. I'll remember later. All right, back at it. Everybody's favorite what, Jake?
Bible trivia.
Bible trivia!
You can just add that effect in the camera,
Okay, there you go. Last time I did so terribly.
Well,
I have no...
Well, no one's keeping score.
I'm keeping score, Jake. Our reputation's on the line.
Fantastic. Okay.
And I didn't even know the category this time.
Some of these are a little... Well,
No category.
How many churches did Paul write letters to? That are in the Bible, I should say. Because I'm sure there was a number.
May I count them out loud?
If you like to, yes.
All right, let's see. How do you want to do on? Next. Romans. 1st and 2nd Corinthians.
Well, now, how many books were written to
how many churches? This is
just
helping me get there. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
All right, so we got Romans, the church in Rome, church in Corinth, church in Thessalonica, church in Galatia, Ephesus, Philippi, I think I missed one just now, Colossae, to the church or to the pastor of a church, like Titus and or
So there was a little question. It's just church is what I'm asking. So
well, so far I've got 7. Let me think here. There's just Paul.
Just Paul.
And did he write Hebrews?
We don't know.
Exactly.
We are unsure.
All right, let me see. Which one did I forget here? Let's see. Yeah, we got Romans. 1 Corinthians. Colossians. Ephesians. Galatians. Thessalonians. Are we including Philemon?
I am not, but that one also is could be.
It's not really the church.
Right.
It's a guy in the church.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm forgetting one. That's 7.
You got it.
Was it 7?
7?
Sure,
7. Yeah,
main
main 7. Yeah, there's main 7 churches.
Those are the ones.
Yep, those are the ones. You got it.
Okay.
Sorry.
All right.
Yeah.
As soon as I said 7, you should have gone. Bang! You got it.
Well, you were thinking and mulling it over. I didn't.
That's true. I almost said 8 or 9, and I could have been wrong. Okay.
All right.
I like that one. I like that one a lot. Mostly because I got it right.
How many times was the Apostle Paul officially imprisoned?
You realize these are 2 numbers questions? How many times was Paul imprisoned?
Officially arrested and imprisoned. Yeah. Because there's other times where he's beaten up, but he's
well, we know
not
he
to put
was.
it lightly.
There's the Philippian situation. We know there's the time in Rome led to all that other stuff. I'm just going to throw out a wild-eyed 3 times.
Very good. Philippi, Jerusalem, and Rome.
Yeah, Jerusalem.
Jerusalem / Caesarea, or how do you say it?
Yeah, Caesarea.
Caesarea, there we go.
Caesarea sounds like some kind of birth thing.
He's got some Caesarea going on.
But he was birthed forth from jail. Oh my gosh. Doggone.
And I don't know
These cookies, dude. They're like double deckers.
They're wild. Yeah, they're so
I'm
good.
loving that.
And what is the name of the man that found Paul, helped him, and restored his sight?
I was talking about him just the other day. Simeon? No. Hang on. Oh, for the love. Hang on a second. This is an easy one I'm blowing. I preached about him not too long ago. Why am I drawing a blank? Hang on. Okay.
Would you like a letter?
We'll have to do a timer for podcast purposes. This is dull.
You can edit it you could just you cut the
question marks. Zoom into my face. Oh my gosh! Yeah, give me the first
Starts
one.
with an A.
Ananias.
There we go. Yes.
Fine.
Ananias of.
Just Ananias, man. That's all I got.
Ananias of Damascus.
I'm just
although that's
I'm just
but
there it is. He's Ananias of Damascus because that's where Paul was on the way to anyway, right?
That's right. Road to Damascus. There it is.
That's funny.
That's our.
I don't think people called him Ananias of Damascus. Like,
No, probably
hey,
not.
you know Ananias? You mean Ananias of Damascus?
Damascus, the only Ananias that lives in Damascus, that major
He
city.
may have been. I don't know. Good job.
There it is. Yeah.
So I only kind of did okay on that.
2.5 out of 3. Pretty, you know.
He gave me the letter and I was in. It was all in. It's like, this is a guy who has a name that somebody else also has the name.
Yeah, that is not the only Ananias.
There's another Ananias who died lying about how much he gave or whatever. Ananias and Sapphira. That's good. I'm not about the Bible trivia. It's the cookie.
That's the cookies. They're phenomenal. Right on.
Well, what do you say these are? They're crumble,
double chocolate, double peanut butter, something.
double heart attack
Yeah,
comfort cookies
absolutely.
for this cold weather we're having. Where do we live? What is this?
Well, of course, you know.
Got no real snow or
What, 4 weeks ago we were, it was 70 degrees on Christmas or whatever. I mean, it's just.
I mean, in fairness, we did have a -2 day.
What? Yeah, we did. Oh, there's more coming though. Yeah.
It's got it.
I will
It's
say
not even
also.
It's just now February. Happy Groundhog Day. That's when we're
Since
recording this.
Yeah, absolutely. It is Groundhog Day.
Again?
Did he again? Did he see a shadow today?
I don't know. I haven't heard.
I did.
Bill Murray?
Yeah. Did Bill Murray wake up and see a shadow
Did he
this
see
morning?
a shadow again?
Hold on. All right. Now we need to go to it. Did the groundhog see his shadow? 2026. Puxatawny Phil sees shadow on Groundhog's Day.
Oh, okay.
Predicts
Yeah.
longer winter.
Oh, what shot?
I think, statistically speaking, he's wrong more often than he's right. So it's better to, to bet against Puxatawny Phil. Anyway.
I saw a meme the other day. It had a groundhog, like a wig on. It was a cartoon. And it was like, this is Puxatawny Gladys or something like that. Ex-wife of Puxatawny Phil, now living in Florida, claiming he's a compulsive liar. Oh, that's pretty good.
That is good.
I
That's
think you
funny.
put it quite right, but anyway.
That's good. Yeah. So it's to get back on track and not talk about the weather.
Yeah, here we are.
Was there anything from yesterday or the past few messages that you want to clarify, go over, touch base on again? That's it.
I always love this question, of course. But honestly, last couple of messages, we're getting into the really fun stuff of the Sermon on the Mount.
Yep.
And it just gets better from here. The other parts are so important because they're so foundational, right? Everything from the Beatitudes to salt and light, and even the whole illustrations of, from the first chapter and all that stuff. But now we're into prayer.
Yep.
I think there's some mind-blowing things that many people haven't really thought about prayer, because honestly, it's one of those things that on a surface level, it's pretty easy to understand.
Mm-hmm.
Prayer, what is it?
Right.
You connect with God.
Yep.
You pray. That's praying. Talk to God. But so much more. And even as Jesus is giving this how to pray stuff, and again, I called them shifts. I've preached on this before many, many years ago.
Mm-hmm.
And I had a series. It wasn't the Sermon on the Mount, but it was based on the Lord's Prayer.
Yep.
Lord's pattern.
This pattern of prayer.
Lord's pattern of prayer. And the name of that series was called Shift. It was just called Shift. Anyway, that's a funny word. And funny things I could have said, but that would have been, I've been talking about us cussing again.
Yeah.
But anyway, anyhow, so Anyway, I've really expanded on it. This is not even kind of the same stuff. It's so much more rich, so much more deeper going into. And so all I will say is that the only thing I would say to this, I wish I could I'm going to preach for an hour now, just dig in. And of course I could.
Yeah.
But I want to keep people coming to our church. I'm not saying that you can't preach for an hour. People aren't riveted, of course. But I just want to... I mean, here's the thing. Truthfully speaking, even if you're riveted through an hour sermon, you're forgetting a lot of the first
Your focus
half.
wanders a little bit, yeah.
You have to kind of zoom in. I would rather us take a little... Again, here we are. Focus on a little, do the best with, and just really get that.
Yeah.
Then me cover... Like I did that whole shift deal one time. I was a guest speaker at a church. And I did most of the shift message, each of the shifts I will be talking about in one message. And I just feel like I just boom, 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 boom.
That's a lot.
And yeah, it was hard to kind of digest all of that. So yesterday we went, let's see, last week was still the setup. It was like the first phrase, and it's important. I know sometimes this is a running joke about my preaching style these days, but I don't care because I feel like it's right for us in particular. Was that too bold?
Was that?
But I mean, again, I've come a long way. I mean, I could. Here's what everybody doesn't know is that I could on a Sunday turn on the voice. I used to turn on a little bit of a voice, not like trying to sound like Billy Graham or something. The bosses will wait you come. That's our friends in Winnipeg, Manitoba. Anyway, I can't do it.
And some of that southern drawl coming over.
Yeah, or just that kind of booming.
Yeah.
And thus says the Lord. Right. I mean, I can do it. I can do the message where everything has alliteration.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Everything starts with an R. Then I started realizing later on that the reason Pastor did that in like the 50s and 60s was because the idea was it will help you remember it. Right? They all start with an R. But for me, that's how I forgot them. Wait, was that? There are R. I don't know what it is. Then I realized that an acrostic actually works better, right? If the word is salt, you know, seek the Lord with all your heart. Admonish your friends. Love people.
Yeah.
I'm just making this up right now. Thanksgiving for what he does.
No,
there you go. Salt. There's a salt.
It's stuck in my head forever. Thank you.
Anyway, so I have, there you go. Salt. What the S stand for? Okay. Seek. Oh, I just said it again. Admonish. Oh, okay. Love. Oh, Thanksgiving. See what I mean? It works. If you're ever studying for a test, that's the way to do it, by the way. But here's the thing. I'm not trying to, I really think today, people really they just want to know, what does the Bible say? They're looking for some authenticity.
Yep.
They don't want to hear me be all flowery, and that was a clever spin of a turn of a phrase.
Right.
They just want to, because it seems like you're pouring it on. And in our group, with a small group, I ramp it up just a little because I know I'm also speaking to people on the internet, not even right then, but later, and so that helps me even as I'm talking. But I also don't want to suddenly become this different person. Right. Well, a second ago,
the camera goes off and you're just...
That was really good eggs, wasn't it? And so the Lord, it's like, what has happened? Yeah. So anyway. Anyway, so now I just want to take us through once to get it. Then we took that first phrase is where I started with that. That is kind of a running joke that I'll take just a few words.
Yeah.
But honestly, when Jesus says, therefore pray like this, that is a whole message because it has to set up everything he's about to say.
Right.
It's important to know he's not saying pray this.
Right. He's saying pray like this.
Although you can.
Yeah.
You can use that Lord's Prayer pattern, and you can start, Our Father in heaven, holy is your name. and then pause, and then you can apply that idea. God, thank you for being my father. Thank you for being the good father. Thank you for inviting me to be in your family.
Right.
Thank you that you love me. And that's, it starts there. And then in heaven, and we're going to talk about that. And holy is your name.
Yep.
Before we even get to the really tough one, I bet you don't know what it is. Don't look ahead. Do not read your Bible. Wait,
Spoilers.
what? Spoilers.
Something about his will being right, maybe?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Anyway, so there's good stuff there. I do want to focus on it. I don't want to stretch it out into forever. But that first phrase is important. The first few words are very important to focus on. Then we're in another verse.
Yep.
Then we're in another verse. And then he does this little hopscotch thing where he talks about temptation, forgiveness. No, he talks about
Temptation.
forgiveness, temptation, then forgiveness again.
Mm-hmm.
And so, in that context, I have never preached it like this before.
Cool.
I've started and then spun off a whole series on temptation. Not doing that this time. But anyway, thanks for that little springboard.
Yeah.
Welcome to my TED Talk. Oh, wait, no. I'm excited about what we're doing. I don't, at least the past 2 weeks, all I would say is I wish on some levels that I could have even done more.
Mm-hmm.
But within the context and the framework that we have, I don't think I can't think of anything. I may have said something stupid. But, I mean, I usually do at some point. I think I said something goofy on Sunday. Here's one. I was looking for like the thumbnail for the sermon,
Mm-hmm.
right? I got that up today. And you have to think, what does it mean to be eye-catching? It's not just about me, do I look handsome or whatever, because I don't anyway. Am I doing something that'll catch your attention a little bit?
Right.
It's such a small little thing, not that important, but it's something to consider.
Mm-hmm.
And there was the moment where I was talking about your relationship with your with your earthly father is so often, whether we like it or not,
Right.
does sort of filter our first response to God. Now, it can be very quickly overcome and all of that. But it's something that we need to consider. Are you being hesitant to God? Do you trust Him? Were you having trouble trusting Him? You might have had a father that you couldn't trust. I don't want to oversimplify it either. But particularly, really, for those who have had a terrible father, the idea of going to God as Father is a little bit, it can be and I know I did talk about identity stuff there briefly. But also the other is true. If your father was such a doting dad, and again, I started here, I will land this plane back to where I started. But if you had a very doting, loving dad who did everything you wanted and just really babied you and smothered you and spoiled you, you can have that attitude with God.
Mm-hmm.
God, why don't you, God, would you give me this and give me that?
Right.
And you just expect Him to bless you all the time with goodness all the time. And what I mean, of course, He's always good. He's always good all the time. His blessings are always there. But what I mean is you want everything to be not bumpy in your life.
Right, yeah.
No problems and all that. Or you're praying for that new car and you're mad if God doesn't give it to you or whatever.
Yeah.
And so in that moment, I did one of these kind of, Daddy, I was imitating a girl at school. Okay, there's a girl at our school that we work with who is like that. She's very spoiled, and her dad apparently spoils her. Her mom is annoyed by it, and she acts like that. She turns on the charm or whatever. But there's a freeze frame of me doing that is the worst of all time. I'm just like, I laughed out loud and went, yeah, never. Because I look like little Bo Peepers.
Right.
Anyway.
That's fine. I don't know. I get more hits.
Yeah. Maybe. Thought that I've got as a man on Sunday. I thought that was fun. All right. But anyway. That was fun. It was fun to see people in the rooms looking at me when I was talking about that. I didn't really go there, but I mean, we got to think. God wants us to know Him as
Father. And
it's very clear.
Addressed. Jesus presented Himself to the earth as in male form.
Yeah.
It's just
It's just the way he wanted it. And there are a lot of reasons why, and then the mysterious ones we don't know why. It doesn't matter. Because God, we're not going to see God and he's going to be a human being. He's going to be Morgan Freeman's.
Right, yeah.
Or something like that.
Yeah.
You know, God's spirit. And that doesn't mean that well, we'll get to that later. You know, you're not going to be floating around in heaven, strumming a harp as you float in your white robe.
Right.
It's not the way it works. There'll be some tangible. Think resurrected Jesus, resurrection body. That's what we have to look forward to.
Yeah.
Fun fact to know and tell: Jesus also ascended into heaven. Does that mean we're going to be able to? I don't want to get too weird. Okay.
There's fun stuff there though, and
Well, I mean, you know,
all over the place in the Bible. I like a lot of those kind of verses. It's just fun things to think about.
Yeah.
About, you know.
I'm going to touch on them a little bit this coming Sunday.
Cool.
So, but yeah, I don't think there was anything I needed to really correct, surprisingly. Or some word I used wrong, said improperly. I've had a few gaffes like that the past few weeks, but no, not past few weeks, over the past few months. I really honestly think a lot of that has to do with not getting enough sleep, and you know, I'm bivocational in my pastoring. Although I read today, fun fact to no one tell, about a church in Texas, church planter.
Yeah.
Their church is now running about 75, 80 people or something like that. But he's a teacher at the middle school.
There you go.
Teaches math, you know. And I'm just thinking, dude, how do you do it? I mean, because I'm having a hard enough time. But it's also very good. There are, it's just very good.
Okay. Cool.
All right. How long have we been talking, Jake? Too long?
41 minutes.
Oh, my soul! Oh, my soul! What else? We're going to be back at the school for the next couple of weeks.
Cool.
Probably going to be here. So I'm not sure the other thing is going to work out in time for February.
So,
it's all right.
February will be here.
It's okay. As long as it's fully on our radar and I feel confident that that's something we should at least attempt, even if it's just a couple of times.
Right.
You never know, right? There could be a family that joins us at Sunrise Elementary School that we never would have met before, and their lives are changed, and then they're with us. You know, who knows, right? So the main thing is we all need to be praying about that. And that's the other thing. I'm very excited that we've been talking a lot about prayer, and I want to integrate even more prayer into our stuff too. And also more people reading the scripture on Sunday mornings besides me. I like to give it a little theatrical flair, reading it as it's supposed to be read, but I also want more people in the on the screen. So even the thumbnail from this past Sunday, that first song, this is embarrassing, but I literally just asked her, hey, you want to come over and sing with me? And Mom's going to finish the omelets. How many churches? That's how their service starts. Oops, sorry, the other singers making the omelets right now. There were a lot of people eating when we started that service. Oh, yes.
Good.
I felt kind of bad. I was like, go ahead and eat.
Right.
They were like, got serious all of a sudden, we're starting.
So I gotta put my food down.
Put my food down. No, keep eating. That's the nature of this gathering.
Yeah.
All right. Big things coming up, I believe. Still working through some of those. I do wish it wasn't just step by step, but I think it's going to change. I really do. Good things God's doing in the world.
Yep. Yeah.
I think good things with Marcella coming back and her husband being here. Who knows what springboard that will be. Again, as always, people at the school who are, that show interest, that have conversations with us. I think the possibility of opening up a new location, even if it's once a month, is still us doing the work of ministry and evangelism and helping people share their faith too. There's something else on the radar, but all right. Thanks for being with us this night.
Yeah.
It's been a while. It's been fun to do some talking. I'm sure we forgot something.
John 3:16.
Oh, that for sure.
We definitely
Let's hear that. John 3:16.
For God so loved the world that he gave his one and only Son, that whoever believes in him shall not perish but have everlasting life. There it is.
Whosoever believes in him. Man.
Everybody.
Anybody. That's right.
Mm-hmm.
Could be you. You can place your faith in Jesus tonight. That would be awesome.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thanks for sharing that. And thanks for remembering that. There was something else too about again. Be sure to if you're going to watch us online, if you want to follow along with that, we're on YouTube now, so that we're excited about that. Again, it's not like there's not a lot of fanfare in our service these days, but it really felt honest and genuine on Sunday. The people who were here, it seemed to be really moved by even the songs we were singing. And a couple of them were kind of slower, kind of eyes closed, sway songs.
They're so good.
The one that always gets me too is that song we've been doing recently, the Most Quiet One. But I'm actually picking that song, that You've Always Been Faithful.
Yeah.
Always been faithful to me.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, good stuff.
That's a good song. Yeah.
All right, Jake. Well, I guess we're there.
Yeah.
We've reached the end. Reached the end of me, Rita. That's what he says on Groundhog Day. It's Groundhog Day. I think it's time for final words on that happy note.
This has been great because he is great.
Grace to you and peace. That's all we have for tonight, and we are out.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye to you. Fairly well.